Do you find cooking to be really difficult? Do you find it to be tedious and boring? And even after you've put in all those hours of chopping and cutting and slicing and cooking and all of that stuff, it still doesn't taste very good? Well, you're in the right place. My name is Ayesha and I'm the reluctant chef. So 2 years ago, I was in exactly the same situation. All my life, I was like known for not making good food. Although I would try on and off, but it would never turn out to be great. And 2 years ago, finally, I decided enough is enough. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm gonna try and learn and I'm gonna see what works, what doesn't work. And here we are, 2 years later. I can now say I'm not an amazing chef, but I am definitely the reluctant chef who learned how to cook. So if you're like me, and if you are like me how I was 2 years ago and you find it to be really difficult, well, then I'm gonna try and share my experience with you. I'm hoping that maybe you can learn something from my experience, but also I'm really looking forward to learning from all of you. So many people have these amazing recipes that they have just perfected. And sometimes, when I'll go to my friends' places and stuff and I'll be like, oh my God, now I'm that person where I'll be like, can you share the recipe with me? And then I'll try and recreate it. I would love to get your recipes, get your tricks, how we can make this process quicker, because I have a 9-to-5 job and honestly cooking after work or on the weekends, I just don't have so much time. I like to eat healthy, but I still like to eat yummy food. So I'm here to ask all of you, also for your help. And the idea is that I will share what has worked for me. I'll share recipes that have turned out to be really well. And also, any tools, gadgets that have helped me, any tricks that have helped me. One more thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my friends and family, for their peculiar recipes or for their hacks. And I'm going to try and share them here as well. Just for some context, I live in London, so I'm going to be using ingredients that I get from my supermarket here and also from Amazon. But each time I put a link up, I will also try and find you alternatives, whether you're living in the US or in Pakistan or India. Also, I grew up in Pakistan, so the recipes will also have some kind of South Asian flavor and infusion. Although we don't really make so much desi South Asian food at home all the time, but there will be an element of that as well. Totkas, or as the desi hacks that our grandmoms and granddads, and I say granddads as well actually, because a lot of our granddads know how to cook, and parents have shared over the years. I'll share those as well. And I would love to hear, if you're Mexican or Spanish or Italian or British, I want to hear what your family cooking secrets and cooking hacks are. Let's make it a fun journey. So if that sounds interesting to you, please like, share and subscribe. I'm gonna make a full playlist on Orange Wall TV for the reluctant chef. So all you reluctant chefs and the experienced ones as well, please join the community, and let's get cooking.